Good morning. We're gonna do a little more reading today. I feel like we need a little bit more of a warm-up. So let's just hop right into it. We'll read a couple more chapters out of Hagakure, The Art of the Samurai. Let's get into it. Chapter 8, Act with Discrimination. A certain of Bonds said, "If one does not know where the depths and the shallows are and just heedlessly tries to cross a river, one will not only fail to reach the other side and fail to accomplish one's task, but one may also be swept away by the current and killed. If one does not understand the customs of the time and the likes and dislikes of one's Lord, and thinks that it is okay just to serve with indiscriminate enthusiasm, one will fail to truly be of use, and one may even end up losing one's life. If from the very start a person runs around trying to become the favorite of his Lord, it is an awful thing to behold. I think that at the beginning, one should take a step back and investigate the depths and the shallows a bit, endeavoring to avoid doing things that one's Lord does not like." Chapter 12. Risk being disliked to fulfill your loyalty. If one's Lord is of the diffident and mediocre type, one should praise him frequently and try to put things in good order to keep him from making mistakes. This will help to foster the maturation of his temperament. On the other hand, if one's Lord is strong-minded and intelligent, one should try to act so that he feels a little uncomfortable in one's presence, and so that he comes to think, "I wonder what that guy would think if I asked him about this." This is a very important type of loyalty. When there is not even one person like that, the Lord will regard his retainers with contempt and think that they are all cowards hanging on his commands, which will make him arrogant. In that case, regardless of one's rank, no matter how good one's performance may be, it will be pulled down by the Lord's arrogance. There appears to be no one who pays attention to this. If one thinks that one cannot achieve it, then one will not. But if one really works at it for 10 years, it certainly can be achieved. If one does not go to the point that one gets disliked by one's Lord, one cannot completely fulfill one's loyalty. This is a very important point, but the majority of people are not aware of it. Afterwards, one makes the Lord realize little by little what a loyal retainer one has really been. I'm going to have to read that one back again because I just didn't really understand it, but all good. Let's keep going. 17, from 12 to 17. How in the heck does that happen? How did they go from chapter 8? Oh, I think that's not the chapter. That's like the verse or whatever, 17, 18 or something. I'll figure that out later too. Anyways, let's just get back into the reading. Everything is in the present moment. There is nothing outside of the present moment. Life is nothing but a series of moments following one after another. If one becomes aware of this fact, There is no reason to be in a hurry, and no reason to be searching around for anything. All one has to do is hold to the present moment and get on with life. Yet, everyone lets the moment slip from their grasp, believing that there is something else over and above the present moment and hunting all around for it, losing their awareness of the here and now. It takes a lot of practice to learn to hold continually to the present moment and not let it slip. However, once one has found this realm, even if one cannot remain in it constantly, it is already the real thing. If one has truly understood that everything is in this moment, then one's life will become far less complicated. The loyal heart is completely present in this moment. That's a beautiful chapter. All right, let's see. We'll do one more. The spirit of the age is something that cannot be changed. The fact that it gradually goes downhill is because the world is in decline. In the course of 1 year, it cannot remain always spring or always summer. It is the same with 1 day. Thus, even if one wants to return to the superior spirit of 100 years ago, it cannot be done. Accordingly, the important thing is to lead the world toward improvement in accord with one's own age. People who are nostalgic for the past are mistaken because they fail to understand this. Also, those who think only of the ways of their own time and dislike the ways of the past become unable to distinguish between the essential and the peripheral. All right, let's do one more. Never forget the fundamentals. Those who work hard at their practice out of dedication to their service usually become haughty and puffed up with pride, forgetting the fundamental thing. What one must do is banish extraneous thoughts, cherish one's Lord in a down-to-earth way, and give one's heart to one's service. One should endeavor to return to the root. All right, well, that's my morning personal reading out loud practice. And let me get a little thing for a bookmark here. And I will watch that back later for my own personal improvement. I hope you guys have a fantastic day.